Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Sarah. Welcome back to my channel. And before we get started with today's video, remember to give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe, and turn on post notifications. And without further ado, let's get on with the video. Today's video is going to be my Romance Trope Readathon reading vlog. If you don't know, Romance Trope Readathon is a week-long readathon that I am hosting alongside Brooklyn from Brooklyn Reads. And today is the first day. And I am going to be starting with Reason to Believe by Rebecca Yarros. This one is a single parent romance, and I am very excited. I've never read anything by this author. I know a lot of people love her romantasy, Fourth Wing, but I am very excited to dive into this one, and let's go get reading. I'm on page 112 of Reason to Believe, and I am really loving this book so far. What has happened is our main female character, she has always had a crush on her brother's best friend, and then the start of this book is, well, after the, prologue, is she is a, preschool teacher, and one of her students has his little brother, and their mom is very unreliable, so she looks after them a lot and, stays late because their mom picks them up very late sometimes, so she is really close with them and has an attachment to them and just a bond. And then in a tragic car accident, the kid's mom passes away, and so there is no one to look after the kids, so they're going to be probably separated in foster care across the country because there's no one in this small town that is wanting to foster or adopt. So that is a problem, but she temporarily takes custody of them for, what am I trying to say here? She temporarily takes custody of them for a week, and she does that with the help of her brother's best friend because she asks if she can borrow his house because hers is under renovation, and he ends up coming home early, and they look after these two kids together for the week, and then when the week is up, they are in court, and then they decide the only way to get these two kids to stay together, and they think what's best for them, and they decide to get married. So they claim they're engaged, and after much convincing to the judge, who also unfortunately happens to be her horrible ex-boyfriend, they finally get a new judge. He says it's okay. So then they go and get married. And that is what's happened so far. So it's not really single parent because it's fostering, and they both foster the kids together. So I'm not sure if I'm going to count this for single parent because it kind of feels like a stretch. But because they're being parents, but are they single because they're together, but it's faking it? I might use this for fake relationship. We'll have to see though. But I'm really enjoying this one. The writing is phenomenal. These characters are so good, and I'm just so excited to see what happens next. Let's go continue reading. My book is currently downstairs, but I'm on page 255, and I am loving this book so much. Yesterday, I read 254 pages. That is insane. I was just reading and reading and reading because this book is so good. So I am just really enjoying the chemistry and the relationship developing between the two main characters. But I feel like her brother, his best friend, is, well, I understand, but he's also kind of being a little rude about it. And he just is saying to the main male character that he doesn't deserve, his sister is too good for his best friend. And I mean, to say that to someone's face, that's not very nice. And he's supposed to be his best friend, but he's you're not good enough for her. And it's just kind of hard to read about because you can understand where he's coming from, but at the same time, it's these two are so perfect for each other. He just needs to accept this, and they need to work out their feelings and just be together because they have so much chemistry, and I am really enjoying this book. I cannot wait to go continue reading, so let's go do just that. I finished Reason to Believe. I gave this book 5 stars. I loved it. It was so good, so emotional, and I just had a fantastic time. If you have not read this one, please consider picking it up. It was phenomenal, beautifully written, and all the characters were incredible. And there was just so much emotion in this book that I just really felt all the emotions. I love this one so much. Highly recommend. And that I'm going to be using for the fake relationship trope spot on the bingo board. And next I'm going to be reading for the cowboy space, which doesn't help me get a bingo from what I just read. But I really want to read this one. This one was also on my tentative TBR for the Readathon. That is Live, Ranch, Love by Emma Lucy. This is a cowboy romance, and that's really all I know about it. I think she buys his ranch and he doesn't want to give it up. Yeah, not sure, but that is this one, and beautiful cover. And I'm very excited to give this one a read. It says it is part of the Willow Ridge series. I'm not sure what book in the series this is. I don't know if it'll tell me. Oh, there's a playlist. Yeah, I don't think it tells me. Oh, book 1. So this is book 1 in the series, and I'm going to be reading this. So let's go get reading. I'm on page 73, chapter 8 of Live, Ranch, Love. So far, I'm really enjoying this book. I really like our 2 main characters, especially our female main character. And I like their interactions. He is very grumpy and she is very sunshine. And I just really enjoy every scene that they are in together, which is most of them actually so far. They've spent most of the book in the same scene. And I really like that. I also really like our main male character's sister. She just seems so fun, and I am just really loving this. Basically, this follows our main female character. She is a wellness, fitness influencer, and she does that, but she has just found out that her boyfriend was cheating on her, so she ends up going across. She's from London. She goes to the U.S., I think this is in the U.S., to her great-grandmother or great aunt who just passed away, left her ranch. And so she shows up there wanting to stay there for a bit, clean the place up, and then sell it. And she meets the farmhand and ranch hand, whatever, our main male character, and he is not very happy that she is there and trying to sell it. And that is how they meet. And I am just having a fun time. Let's go continue reading. It is extremely hot, so sorry if you can hear the fan going, but I finished Live, Ranch, Love. I love this book. I gave it 5 stars. Basically, after what I told you about before, she decides to make the ranch into a retreat, and she convinces him to help her and them to be business partners. And when she stands up for him, to his dad, when she stands up for him, it was so sweet, and I loved it. And he's just very protective of her, and the mouth on this man. Yes. I had a great time with this one, and I highly, highly recommend. Now I am currently reading Make Your Move by Callie Meal. This one I am reading on Kindle. It is a hockey, single mom, brother's best friend, contemporary romance. And I've only read the prologue, but I am really enjoying it. I like the writing, and it was a good prologue. I am excited to go continue reading, so let's go do just that. I'm currently on sprints right now, but I am 32% into Make Your Move, and I am loving this book. It is super cute and sweet and wholesome and fluffy. It's just a very fun, sweet read. There's nothing really angsty or really anything much to it except fluff. but I love it. It's a good little palate cleanser. And basically our main male character, he gets traded back to his hometown team. He's a hockey player. And so he ends up moving in with his best friend, who is our main female character's brother. And she is also living there with her young daughter. And so they're roommates. And they all are just like the cutest little family ever. And their moments, the four of them, are just so sweet. They had a tea party. And it was just so cute. And I'm loving this book. And I'm excited to go continue reading. So let's do that. Today is Thursday, the second to last day of Romance Trope Readathon, and I had to cancel my sprints today because I'm not feeling well, but hopefully I can make closing sprints tomorrow. I really hope I am able to do that, and I'm very bummed that I didn't get to do sprints today, and you guys will obviously already know by this point if I was able to do sprints tomorrow, but hopefully I will be able to. I finished Make Your Move last night. I gave it 4 stars. I really liked it. I didn't want to give it higher than a 4-star because it was just pure fluff and cuteness and just a really sweet time, but there wasn't too much to it. So I would highly recommend this book, but I gave it a 4-star, and I am definitely interested in reading from this author again in the future, and that did get me a bingo on the contemporary board. And now for my last book that hopefully I can finish by tomorrow night. That is Sweet Temptation by Cora Riley. This is a dark romance. It will work for either the age gap space or the mafia space. I guess it doesn't really matter because I'm not going to get a bingo, but it's also arranged marriage and single dad. And I've heard amazing things about Cora Riley's writing, so let's go get reading. It is the final day of Romance Trope Readathon, July 11th. And yesterday I started Sweet Temptation. I'm on page 94, which is chapter 11. And so far I'm really liking it. This book is dark. So there is no trigger warnings listed in this book, or even a page that says check the author's website. But this book has triggers in it. So I'm going to list a few that have happened so far. I am sorry if I missed any. I tried to pick up on as many as I could. But there is SA, abuse of an animal, and mentioned abuse of a child. And this is just a very dark book. Basically, our main female character, she just turned 18, and she has been given to this underboss for the mafia, and he is just horrible. And she is just forced to do everything he says and look after his 2 small children. And that is his book. It is very dark, and he is horrible so far, and I am enjoying it, but obviously the plot of the book is horrible, and it's meant to be horrible, but I am really enjoying the writing style, and I really like our main female character. I am excited to continue reading, so let's go do just that. I finished Sweet Temptation. I gave it 4.5 stars. I really liked this one, but there was a lot of time jumps near the end of this book, and I wasn't a fan of that. So that kind of lowered my my rating a little bit, but I did really enjoy it, and I do recommend. And that is going to be it for Romance Trope Readathon. I just finished closing sprints, and I am so happy that I read 4 books, and 4 books that I really enjoyed. And that is going to be it for this video. If you made it this far, please leave me a book that you read during Romance Trope Readathon if you participated. Or if you don't feel like commenting that, you can leave me what emoji? A blue heart emoji. And before you go, make sure to give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe, turn on post notifications. I'll see you all next time. Bye, everyone.